Hello, welcome to another exciting episode of What the Hell Am I Talking About? And today we're going to be going over the Corinth, the amazing shotgun that's probably one of my favorite, if not the favorite weapon in this game. And as a disclaimer, this is not a guide. This is just me showing off the build that I use, that I like, and that I prefer. So you could take the build if you want it, if you want to, or do a build that suits your playstyle. I had to really think about that. But yeah, and on top of that, my build does have a ribbon, and so yeah, take that as you will. Speaking of the ribbon, excuse me. Speaking of the ribbon, it's one of the reasons why I actually own the Corinth. Because before I got the ribbon, I did not know it existed. And I got it from a sortie. And when I unlocked it, it said Corinth, whatever it was at the time. And I thought, okay, what kind of gun is this? So I found the gun, I built the gun, and took it up to a mission, and fell in love with it. That sound. So yeah, it sounds like a beast. It also has a little grenade launcher. It goes out and does a little burst. And the great thing is, we're gonna simulate some enemies so we could try this on. So the great thing about this little grenade launcher thing, it knocks everyone down. It always does blast. They're standing back up, back down. It will always proc the blast. Every time. So if you need to run away, recover, recollect yourself, or just pump more damage without dying. Well, these didn't get knocked down because they were still in the animation of getting back up. So yeah, you can also knock them down just to pump more damage in them with a while not taking any. Another thing that I really like about the Corinth is you can empty the ammo, let it reload, and immediately start firing off. You do not have to wait for it to fully reload. And as you can tell, it loads one ammo at a time. That's one of the reasons why I like this weapon. Now, I'm going to show off my ribbon first, because I think it's a pretty good ribbon. It has damage, multi-shot, crit chance, and -2 infested, which I do not care about. Now, when I got the ribbon, I had to roll it a couple times, and the first ribbon I settled down with was crit chance, and I believe it was multi-shot. And I was happy with both those stats. But then one day I thought I could do better. So I rolled it one more time. Literally one more time. And it gave me the crit chance and the multi-shot that I have, plus the damage. And because it has a negative, it gives me a slightly little boost in everything else. Slightly. At least that's how I think it does. So yeah. That's my amazing ribbon. And this is my fun build. And of course it has the ribbon, the two standard, mods, point blank or primed if you have it, and Hell's Chamber. I always called it Hell's Fury. Because I have a lot of crit chance, I have 80.8% because of blunderbuss and the ribbon. I'm using Hunter Munition for the chance to get slash procs whenever I crit. And because it is a crit weapon, I'm using Blunderbuss and Prime Ravage. You can use regular if you got it. And I'm using Blaze for just more damage. The heat's just extra, but yeah. This is more of a raw damage build, and I think it's solid. I think it does enough for me. Excuse me. And I'm using Seeking Fury because I really like the punch through. The reload is nice, but I'm mostly using it for the punch through. Because I really like hitting a bunch of enemies behind targets. Now we did get the weapon Exilus slot, and I would have to form this to stick one on there. But if I would stick one on there, I think it would be Fatal Acceleration just for the added range. I'm not sure if anything else would really satisfy me. Yeah, I don't think anything else would be exciting. I don't know why that's maxed. So yeah, if I wow, blah blah. See, I don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I would probably have the form of this. I'm hoping one more time and just stick Fatal Acceleration in Exilus. I would actually have to get the Exilus thing for it. But yeah, this is my build. And I'm going to show you what it does. Gonna knock those down because they took a couple of blast damage. Not an exciting amount, but they did take damage. And this is a level 140 Corrupted Heavy Gunner. That was an amazing hit. I mean, there's RNG to deal with, but yeah. That should take it down. That was 3 hits. 3 shots to the face. Now, if you were lucky, it should only take 2. Lucky's not the right word because it's pretty consistent. And this is why I like Seeking Fury. I actually hit you for a lot. That was one shot. That was through the first target. And now the joys of hunter munition. I mean, you still got the bleeds, but yeah. I really like this weapon. So yeah, it usually takes 2 to 3 to take down a level 140 heavy gunner. Obviously it would take more if higher level, and that's if you wait out the bleed procs. I normally don't wait. I usually just pump them until they're dead. Even with the bleed. Bleeding just helps. You could probably... No, I don't want to make suggestions, because if you're going to use the weapon, you should build it to how you like it. And for this build, I personally like it. I don't know if I would ever... I don't want to say I don't want to try different things, but this is the build that I mostly use. And it's probably one of my go-to weapons if it's a mission I'm not sure about, or if I want things dead quickly. Because this will do the job. And yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next grind.